Has GoPro finally done it? Have they given us the camera that could potentially replace our second camera body? And that's been a dream of mine forever. I want something that I can throw in the bag, and when I need it, it will perform in a pinch. And I got to admit that over the last few years, the GoPros haven't exactly blown me away, but that might all be changing here with the GoPro Hero 9. This is not it, but it's gonna look like this or something similar with some improvements, including a brand new sensor that we've been waiting for, so hopefully much improved low light. We've got a bigger back screen and a capable, actual useful front screen, as well as a much improved battery and image stabilization. So I'm super excited for this release. This is gonna be hopefully another game changer. We've had a great year for a couple things in the electronics and camera industry, but I think we've been waiting for this one. Let's check it out. Welcome back, guys, and today we're talking GoPro Hero 9, and that's the big news lately. This little bad boy right here has served me well over the last few years. It's the Hero 7 Black, but it always left me wanting a little bit more, and I didn't feel the urge to upgrade to the 8. I did use it, but it was just, there's just something missing. And I think we're gonna get that with the Hero 9, it looks like. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Some awesome specs, including a brand new sensor that could, well, render this and perhaps your second camera body obsolete. And I wanted to say thanks so much for watching the video, guys. If you do want a chance to win this bad boy, this 85 f1.8 lens, or some of the other stuff that I'm constantly giving away, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and join the community. So let's dive in. Let's talk about the new 23.6 megapixel sensor, which is a big upgrade. It's gonna give us 20 megapixel pictures opposed to last year's 12, so a big upgrade. But the big thing for me is gonna be the low light performance. And I think a lot of people, that's really one of its downsides. It's great in the day, but as soon as that sun starts to go down, it's gonna suffer a little bit. So even if it's improved half, it would be fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this sensor performs. And again, with 20 megapixel stills, that's more than capable. As far as resolutions, I hear that it's going to be further expanded as well, now film in 5K at 30 FPS. So that's pretty exciting, 5K. That means we're gonna be able to crop in quite a bit and still have some usable footage, or depending on the image stabilization, we're gonna be able to crop down perhaps from 5 down to 4 and have some rock steady footage at 4K, which would be absolutely ideal. So that kind of maybe is what they're thinking in my mind, and I'm fully on board. And if they do improve the image stabilization, because in the 7 and 8 was absolutely incredible, it is a game changer. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna throw in the 9 here. So right there, two amazing things that are improved, but another sore spot for me has always been the battery life of these guys. Really not too impressive. It gets you through, but you plan on, you know, bringing a few batteries with you. So now, apparently, we're looking at an over 1700 milliamp hour battery in the new flagship. That's over 40% bigger than last year's battery, which is huge. So really super happy to hear that. So with little tweaks and updates, they're always trying to improve battery life through software and whatnot. So hopefully it's going to be just that much better this year. And that's one of the things that I am super stoked for. So another thing to mention with the batteries is, unfortunately, because they've changed it, it's not going to be compatible with your other GoPro batteries, which is a downside. I know they're not too expensive, but it would have been nice if it was, but I'll take the bigger battery for sure, but just something to keep in mind. So another amazing feature is going to be that front screen, that 1.4-inch status or preview screen that they're calling it. And this is going to be a game changer because a lot of competitors are using this. So if you are vlogging, doing whatever, it's really nice to see exactly what you are, where you are, because I find myself when you're shooting really wide, it can be a little bit tricky to center yourself or to get that framing perfect. So that's going to be another thing that's just going to be phenomenal on the new Hero 9. So again, really excited for that too. So packing all this stuff in here, obviously they're gonna have to make some changes to the body. It's gonna have to be probably a bit bigger. Being an all-weather action cam, we expect it to be weather sealed, and that's non-negotiable. But there has to be things that are useful for content creators. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in terms of a mic port. And I know last year they started to go kind of the route of a couple added accessories. So I'm really interested to see which way they go, because we can't be buying all the accessories every time a new GoPro comes out, because that stuff does add up. So hopefully they've maybe streamlined the last, well, 8 versions into one and brought us all the best stuff so that maybe we can have some consistency moving forward. So the price, apparently it's gonna be about 10% more than last year's models. And if all these improvements are what they say they are, I see absolutely no problem in that whatsoever. Like I said, I'm always looking for something to replace me lugging around a second camera body to shoot things that, you know, especially to get into places where I can't normally get at, and something that I'm really not overly concerned with. That's one of the best things about a GoPro is you can chuck it wherever, you can drop it, you put it underwater, and it's gonna give you awesome footage every time. It's nothing that you really have to worry about, not unlike a $10,000 camera and lens combo. So that is fantastic. I am super stoked about this announcement and really looking forward to some more leaks and perhaps maybe the actual announcement coming any day now. So if you've heard something that I don't know, make sure you drop it down in the comments, guys. And if you did like this video and want to see more just like it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah, drop all your questions in your comments down below. And like always, make mistakes, be yourself, and get out there and take some more pictures. See you next time.